Welcome to Gaia's Love, a podcast of brief messages to help humanity bridge the gap to the new earth. My name is Vivienne Gerard. It is my delight to be a scribe for consciousness today, sharing the wisdom that flows through from Source. Here we go. Episode 45. It is Wednesday here, middle of the week. We are headed towards a full moon in Pisces this weekend, and Mercury has gone direct instead of retrograde. There's just a lot. And it can feel overwhelming. It can feel really intense when so much is moving energetically and physically around us, and there is a lot of new energy and new possibilities pouring in to our planet. So today, the word that I kept hearing when I was meditating before this recording was steadying. And it's so funny how precise the words are. It's not steady. It's steadying. It's a verb. It's active. It's the process of becoming more steady. And so what I thought would be helpful is a visual. I find that anytime we can take something that is formless or energetic or ethereal and give it an image, it allows us to play with the image and bring in solutions or alternatives or options to that image, and then see how the energy feels as we change the image. So visualization is this process that allows us to be playful with energy and then actually start to change the energy. So here's the image that I'm going to bring forward. And I don't know why this is the one it is, but this is how energy works for me. You just trust. I trust what comes through. So the image I was seeing was of sailors, olden day sailors. I don't know that they're pirates. It doesn't feel like that. But definitely old-time salty sailors who have been out on the seas for a while, and they've been traveling, and they're just ready to get to land. They just want to get to shore. And they've got this huge boat. Kind of looks like a pirate boat, the image that I was seeing in my meditation. But not the dark, scary, like we're going to come kill you sort of pirate boat. Pirate ship. I don't even have the right words. Pirate ship. It's not like that. It's more like a merchant ship. Old-fashioned, 1500s maybe. Maybe a little later, 1600s. So picture that, out on the seas. They've been weathering the storms. They've been looking at the stars at night to make sure they're going the right direction. They have some product in their ship, and they're ready to get to shore and start to sell it and make some money and have a good meal and perhaps see their families and all the things that happen when sailors come back after a long time at sea. And the image that came through with such clarity was the transition time between them getting off the ship and then making it all the way to the shore. What I always picture, not that I picture sailors all the time, but what I see in the movies and what I picture when I think of sailors is they have to get into that little rowboat. So they have to take turns, and you have 6, 7, 10 maybe that can get in a rowboat, and then they all have to row so that they can get the little rowboat from the big ship over to the shore. And the image that I offer when I share the word, the vibration of steadying, is that moment where they have rowed and rowed. The ship is anchored as close as it can to be to the shore, but there's some rocks and there's some rapids or there's some turbulent waters, and so they have to maneuver their little rowboat through a little area to get into the quiet bay where they can climb up the beach and get onto shore. Or maybe there's a dock or whatever it looks like. This doesn't look like a big merchant docking. It feels like they're at a little treasure island or something kind of fun. But there's the moment where all of the sailors have rowed. They've made it as far as they can. They've made it through the turbulence, and now they have to navigate their boat through that little opening. And so the main sailor says to everyone, pull the oars in. Put the oars on your lap. Steady, steady. We're steadying the boat. And we're just going to drift right through the opening into the bay. Feel what happens in your body when I say that. Pull the oars in. Stop all the paddling. Stop all the running. Stop all the activity. Pull the oars in and trust that you have done all that you needed to do to arrive at the entrance, to just sail through the opening and come back home. Get to land, get to shore, whatever it is that you've been working so hard to get towards. There's a moment where we just rest. We just breathe. We focus on steadying the rowboat, steadying our energy, trusting that all is exactly as it's supposed to be. And we look ahead. We look to where it is we want to be, where we want to go. We focus on that, whatever it is that's next in your journey. We focus on what we're headed towards. We're steadying the boat, we're steadying our journeys, and we're just floating through the opening right into the bay. Because what's coming is this moment of celebration where you're like, yes, I see the shore. I see better health. I see the next job. I see the relationship. I see the money. I see whatever it is that you want to see. There's that moment when you're just trusting that all the work is done for right now. You can pull the oars in, steadying the boat, and you're just breezing through into the next adventure, the next energetic space, home, joy, whatever it is. So we're in that moment of transitioning between the big, wide, open seas and the cool, quiet harbor or bay. So it's going to feel a little dark, a little unclear. You have to believe that what's on the other side of the opening is what you're moving towards, and it's all perfect. So today, tomorrow, just focus on steadying. Pull the oars in. Steadying your energy, which allows everyone around you to become steadier too. So you just focus on breathing. Everything you would do to steady a boat that's in open water, focus on that. So you sit still a little more. Calm down the chaos around you. Look ahead. Hold on to the sides. Whatever the image would be that you would do in a boat in rocky water, focus on steadying. Thank you for tuning in to today's vibration. Let's take this message of pure love out into all of our communities and continue expanding love here on Gaia. So much love from my heart to yours.